Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it today. Today I wanted to talk to you about an extra $48,000 in your pocket. Don't miss out on it. Why? When it's one page, there's no reason to miss out on this extra money. What I'm going to talk to you about is a super easy thing, and it's the intent to file. I've talked about it before, and for some reason, people don't fill it out. I don't know why. The intent to file is super important for you, whether you think it is or isn't. You don't need it to file your claim. You can just file a claim when you're ready. The problem is that sometimes you may need some extra time to get your stuff ready. And you can buy yourself that time by filing an intent to file. I'm going to read through the VA's website here to just talk about it a little bit from their perspective to you. Hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe, share with a friend, and all that good stuff, because that thumbs up will put this into the hands of those that have no clue what intent to file is. So when you're filing for your VA benefits and looking for maximizing your benefits from the VA, this is the number one way to do it. So the best thing that you could do for your VA benefits is to file that intent to file. Let me read through it here for you. And before I do, all you're doing with that intent to file is putting the VA on notice that you are planning to file a claim for VA compensation or pension within the next 12 months. And as long as you file your claim within the next 12 months, the VA will honor that intent to file date as your effective date for any back pay. So imagine if all of a sudden you filed your first claim and out the gate you got 100% and it took you 12 months for your intent to file period before you filed your claim, and you got awarded $4,000 a month. Guess what? That $4,000 a month, extra 12 months, is $48,000 that you would have missed out on if you would have taken that 12 months without the intent to file and then filed your claim. So let's read into it here. On the VA's website, it states your intent to file a VA claim. Find out how to notify us, the VA, to notify us of your intent to file a claim for VA disability pension or DIC benefits as well, which is your dependency indemnity compensation for survivors, whether it's a spouse, dependent, or parent. When you start your disability application online, it notifies us automatically of your intent to file. So what that means is if you initiate a claim online through va.gov and start the process and then just stop and you're going to come back to it later, that automatically triggers an intent to file. In fact, I often recommend people just do it that way. Start the claim online and then just stop. And then when you're ready to file a claim, work with your accredited rep, your VA accredited representative, whether it's a VSO, a claims agent, a veteran service rep, whatever, right? Somebody who's accredited to file the actual claim. Make sure that you got all your T's crossed and I's dotted. So moving on. So again, if you start filling out your claim online for disability benefits, this will reserve a potential start date for your benefits. You do not need to call the VA or submit a separate intent to file form if you start it online, because it will automatically trigger that form for you. It says, note, this automatic intent to file only applies to online disability applications. It does not apply for pension or DIC applications. So if you're filing for a compensation, VA compensation, disability compensation, you can start that disability claim online. If you're doing pension or DIC, you need to file an actual hard copy form. Moving on. What is an intent to file? If you plan to file a claim for disability, pension, or DIC benefits, and you notify us, the VA, of your intent to file, it sets a potential start date or effective date for your benefits. When you do this, you may be able to get retroactive payments, compensation that starts at a point in the past. So that's your back pay. This is because your start date for benefits will be earlier than the date you file the claim, which is what I explained up front. How do I notify the VA of my intent to file? If you plan, sorry, I'm moving around so much, my back. If you plan to file a claim by mail or in person for a disability pension or DIC benefits, and you want to notify us of your intent to file, you must call them or submit a separate form. You can call the VA at their 1000 number, which is the 800-827-1000. 800-827-1000. They're there Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Or you can submit an intent to file a claim for compensation and or pension or survivor's pension and or DIC. That form number is 21-0966. 21-0966. And that form is downloadable. You can Google search that form. It's also on the website here from the VA. If you just Google searched VA intent to file, you would see the same thing that I'm reading here, and it'll have hyperlinks. Hyperlinks are blue with a little line. It means you can click on that and it will take you somewhere. You would need to mail that form to the Department of Veterans Affairs Claims Intake Center, and that is a P.O. Box 4444 in Janesville, Wisconsin at 53547. Or you can turn in your form in one of these ways. You could bring it to a VA regional office near you, so that there's maybe one regional office every so far. Or you can work with a trained professional called an accredited representative. I'm a fan of the accreditation, okay? I was accredited, I had 2 different accreditations, so I'm a fan of accreditation. My suggestion, because when you file it with an accredited rep, they are able to then, ideally, not all of them, because some of them don't go get their actual PIV card, but the PIV card is like a CAC card, the Common Access card, has a little computer chip in it, and the VA allows you to remote desktop into their system, and you can pull up individuals' cases with the VA and be able to read some notes and see what's going on at a deeper level than the veteran can themselves. So here it says, how long do I have after I file my claim How long do I have to file my claim after I notify the VA of my intent? After you notify us of your intent to file, you have 1 year, 12 months to complete and file your claim. Do not wait to the last day, okay? If you're stretching it and you're in the last month, my suggestion is, try to do it a week before your end date, because you don't want to miss out on that. All right, and there's nothing else really. So what I will do is I will copy and paste that, put it in the comments or the description of the video below so you have it. Very important, and definitely wanted to share that with you because it could literally put $48,000 in your pocket that you wouldn't have had otherwise. So with that, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.